Hey YouTube, it's Laura here with Little Lights by Laura, and I wanted to hop on here tonight and show you guys how to do a print and cut. This is so stinking simple. You'll be like, why have I not done this before? But Dana, this is coming for you, girl. So you asked how to do a scalloped tag, but you didn't want the words to cut out. So let me throw some super cute text in here real quick. And you guys know my font addiction. We gotta go cuter than Arial. Let's do ballerina script. This is a fun one. Alright, so I always scoop my characters together on ballerina and ungroup and weld. Then let's make this look cute because we're printing it. Why not? Yeah, line color too. Let's make the tag color. That boy in. Okay, well that clashes with my, there we go. Okay. So, super simple. Number one, with print and cut, you always need to turn on your registration marks, otherwise it's not going to work. So what this does is this allows the silhouette to read these marks on your page and match them up. So when you print this out of your printer with ink, it will allow the silhouette to find the registration marks and cut it out perfectly. So the next thing you want to do is hop on here and make sure you have on, turn on your print border, and you want to stay within those parameters. And the reason why this is, you're probably like, well, Laura, why is that such a small space? Because your printing page is 8.5 by 11, not 12 by 12, which is the size of your Cameo mat. So I'm gonna move this stuff here and scoot this here. So right now, if you were to cut this out or anything, well, actually, I'll stop myself. So first thing you would want to do is you would want to print this. So you would go up here and go to your send to printer and literally print off as many of these labels as you wanted to then have your silhouette cut out. Okay, so once you've printed them off with your registration marks, which these will print automatically, so don't worry, then what you're going to do is you're going to load this onto your cutting mat with the corner of the page all the way up at the corner of that number 1 square on your page. And when you hit load cutting mat, the silhouette is going to feed this whole thing through, and it's going to find all of these little marks, and then it's going to be able to cut everything out. But one of the things that Dana asked specifically is she didn't want the word to cut out of the tag. Now, if I were to send this to my silhouette right now, look at that. The word hello is going to cut out. All you have to do is click cut edge. And wait for it, because my computer is being super slow tonight. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay, really? Let's try this again. If I do no cut, it takes it all away. If I do cut, it does that. And cut edge. Jeez, okay. Are we crazy? This is ridiculous. It should have worked the first time. Anyway, don't mind my computer. I don't know. It has a mind of its own tonight, apparently. Okay, so all you want to do is move to cut edge. And now, as you see, just the tag is going to cut out and not the word hello. So from here, you would send it to your silhouette, which I'm not plugged in, and it would just cut out the outside. So there you have it, Dana. I hope that answers your question. If not, comment below and I will answer. But I want to show you guys another version of print and cut, something that you all might be a little bit more familiar with, and that would be cutting out like an actual character. So I should have a little bunny here. Let me pull him up. Let's see here. Here he is. Let's use this little guy. Okay. Now I do have these black lines, so I'm just going to hop on here with my eraser tool, and I'm just going to erase these black lines real quick, and I'm going to zoom in so I can make sure I don't cut off any of his ear, because we need all of him. And see, I just did exactly what I told you not to do. Do as I say, not as I do, clearly. There we go. Okay. Let's cut off this one too. We're not cutting it off, we're erasing it. It's okay that I got that little bit of that whisker. It's not the end of the world. Okay. All right. Cool. So now from here, what we want to do is we want to trace him. There we go. And we're going to up our threshold because we do not want that. We just want to trace the outside of him. And I may have picked a really bad example because see how zigzag these little whiskers are? Alright, let's just give it a go. Let's see how bad it looks. Oh, it's not that terrible. Look at that. That's so funny from me erasing. Okay, this is workable. I'm leaving Mr. Bunny. I'll just show you how to doctor these up real quick. And you could spend hours doing this, which I'm not going to. I'm just showing you guys the gist of it. But look, you can go through and delete these points to make these lines straighter. Okay, see how much better that is? Yeah, it's still a little high right here. You could just delete that one, and then that makes it too skinny, so then you would undo it, and you could put some pieces back in. But okay, you guys get the gist of that. You can go through and kind of tweak all those little rugged edges. And the reason why it's rugged is because you're tracing an image off of Google. This is, not necessarily something that, you're going to be going out and selling, okay? Because you wouldn't be allowed to. But you would want to make sure that those edges are smooth to give yourself a nice solid cut. So, okay. So from there, you're just going to put your little buddy right back into his form that you traced. And I want to show you real quick. I'm going to zoom out. Again, you want to turn on your registration marks because this is going to need to go through your silhouette and find the spots on the page so that it can print this out. And I'm just going to show you this real quick. If I were to send this to the printer right now, see how it doesn't do anything with Mr. Bunny? This is why it's called a print and cut, because you're going to print him out, and then once you have printed your page, you're going to cut him out. So you want to make sure that you don't make any changes to your document once you print little Mr. Cutie here out. You want to make sure you leave him exactly where he was so that when you load your page back in your or when you load your page into on your cutting mat into your machine, it matches your page on your screen. So there you have it. Super easy, you guys. I hope that answers your question on how to do a print and cut. Please, if you want me to do any other tutorials, let me know what you're interested in. I know a couple of you asked about the vinyl on the wine glasses or just like a glass in general. I will get to that. I'm hoping to be able to get to it this week or next. But if you guys have any other projects you want me to show you how to do, either on the Silhouette on Silhouette Studio or like an actual hands-on project, just comment below this video and let me know. And feel free to swing over to Instagram and check out my page there. And I love each and every one of you for loving these videos. I'm so happy to help you all. And like I've always said a million, trillion, gazillion times, I am no expert at this software. I'm just passing on what I have picked up in the last 7 years, and I hope you guys find it super helpful. Have a great night, guys, and I will be back soon. Bye!